this is Keleng, and today I would like to share with you some tips on how to get started on blogging. Okay, the first thing that you have to do is choose your blog platform. Now, there's two blog platforms that I could recommend to you to get started with, and that would be Blogger. So you could go to www.blogger.com. It's a free blog platform and quite easy to set up. The next would be WordPress. Now there are two WordPress. It's www.wordpress.org and www.wordpress.com. Now, if you're not, techie, or you don't have a domain name or a web host provider yet, I would recommend that you use www.wordpress.com because it's easier to set up. Because with wordpress.org, you have to have a web host provider and a domain name for you to be able to set it up. Now, after you've chosen your blog platform, the next thing that you have to do is to choose your niche. So when we say, choosing your niche, it's like the theme of your blog. Like, what is it that you're going to be writing about into your blog? And what you could ask yourself is, what passions do you have? Like, if you have passions for cooking or for traveling or for shopping, then you could make that as your niche. And what do you like to write about? So if your passion is about shopping, then you could write about where you could shop for a cheaper price, or the best shopping places in the world. So you could write about those stuff that is connected to what you're passionate about. And what is the purpose of your blog? Like, what is your main reason why you want to blog, and who are you blogging for? So you have to answer these three questions for you to be able to get the niche that you want to target. And the example that I've given below is work at home, because I'm passionate about working at home. I love working at home. So I'd like my my readers to get some information on how they can start working at home, and tips on how to work at home. So it's something that I'm passionate about, and something that I'm already doing, and it's something that I'd really like to write about. So this is the niche that I have chosen for my blog. And after you have chosen your niche, okay, the next thing to do is to choose your keywords. So from the niche that I have chosen, which is work at home, I went to Google Keyword Planner to search for keywords that I could use for my blog. And then I've also done searching my competitors' blogger websites so that I could get ideas on what keywords I can use for my blog. Now, if you go to Google Keyword Planner, here's how it's going to look like. So if you type in work at home and then you check the keyword ideas that will come up, it will give you keywords that are relevant to your niche, which is work from home jobs, work from home opportunities, and work from home ideas. So those are the keywords that I could work on in producing content for my blog. So after you have chosen the keywords that you want to use for your blog, like what I have shown you a while ago, then it's time for you to create your first content, and using the keywords, okay, that you were able to get from Google Keyword Planner as part of your content. So say, for example, if you chose the keyword, work from home jobs, then you could write a content about work from home jobs that mothers can do, or people who want to work at home can do. And you could also write down a content referring to work from home opportunities. I mean, like, what opportunities are available out there that people can do just by working from home. And then focus on your niche, okay? If you have decided that your niche is about working at home, then there's no point and there's no sense for you to write about fashion or shopping or traveling, because it's not connected to the niche that you have chosen. So you remember that you have to stick on the niche that you have chosen. If you want to write about other passions that you have, I would recommend for you to start a different blog for that would focus on that particular niche. Now, there are 5 kinds of content that will guide you on how to write content for your blog. The first one is the curated collection. When you say it's a curated collection, you know, these are articles that you have come across the internet, or that you have come across to read. And what you do is you curate it into one content. So let's say, for example, you got some information from this first website, and then you've got another information that you got from the second website, and then you visited 10 websites where you got a lot some informations from each of those websites, and then you curate it, you collect it, and form it into one content. Another kind of content is how to. A lot of people are really interested in how to do things, right? So what you can do is you can you can put a content wherein you teach people on how to do things. So let's say, for example, with my niche, which is working at home, I could come up with content like how to work at home, or how to find work at home opportunities, or how to find work at home jobs. So it's all about informing your readers on how to do things that is connected to your niche. The next thing would be list based. So what you can do is that you can come up with a list of ideas that is connected to your niche. Say, for example, with my niche, work at home, I could come up with a content that says 10 ways on how to find the perfect work at home for you. Or I could write down the 10 best work at home opportunities that you can do. Or I could list down 10 ways on how to arrange your office when you're working at home. So something like that. It's a list based, giving your readers a list of things that they can follow, or ways that they can actually do that is connected to your niche. And newsjacking, this is the kind of content that you actually use the related content that you came across from the news today. So let's say, for example, if you came across with a news on the internet that says work at home jobs are paying $10,000, or 10,000, or yeah, $100,000 maybe, then you can use that as a base for your content, wherein you can write about, did you know that work at home jobs now are paying $100,000, something like that. You're able to use the news that you were able to come across in as part of your content, or as a content for your blog. And then you could also do a slideshow presentation, like if you want to teach your readers on how to, like, well, I'm going to give an example based on the niche that I have chosen, which is work at home. So I can do a slideshow presentation on how you can on how you can work at home, or the opportunities that you can do so that you can work at home. So I could do a slideshow presentation. So I've got to put images or pictures on it, and then a few descriptions of what that picture is all about. So those are the 5 kinds of content that you can actually do for your blog. And the format of your content, what you can do is that for the introduction, you can use either a question or an image, and you could also use a quote to introduce your piece of content. And then for the body, then you can tell a story, or you can narrate facts about your content that is related to your content. And then for conclusion, you can leave whatever message that you want to impart to your readers, or to conclude whatever your content was all about. So say, for example, if I was writing about how to choose the best work at home opportunity, then I could conclude the best way to choose the work at home opportunity that I can actually do. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope that you were able to learn a lot on how to get started with, with your desire to put up a blog, and I hope that you'll be able to, take some information from this video so that you could get, started with your blogging. Now, in addition, okay, to what I have discussed, I would like you to use these tools so that you could make your life easier when it comes to blogging. To make your life easier when it comes to blogging, you could type in blog topic generator so that you're not gonna have a hard time thinking of the topic that you want to write about for your blog. And then you can also, type in blog title generator. It will come up with the tools that you can use, and most of them, they're offering this generators for free. And also, it's very important for you to have an editorial calendar. It will help you to schedule the blog post that you will be, writing about. Because if you're going to blog and you don't have, a calendar of the post or the content that you will be blogging about, then it could be, chaotic on your part, because your mind is gonna get distracted and go elsewhere, thinking of what are you gonna be writing about, even though you know your niche and you know what you want to write about. So I would advise that you use these tools: the blog topic generator, blog title generator, and editorial calendar, to make your life easier when blogging. So there you go. Now, I just hope that you really learned a lot, okay, from this free tips on how to get started on blogging. And go ahead and start blogging. Thank you. Bye.